All right, what's up, cranksters? We're gonna be doing ourselves a little late night, just some late night scalpage. See what we can come up, see what we can find. I'm getting ready to go on a little vacation, so I'm not gonna be able to stream the rest of the week. So I figured I'd hang out with you guys and see what kind of trades we can get into here. Right off of the bat, I see one, but let's see. Hope everybody's having a good night. Well, I hope everybody is having a good night, guys. What's going on, Michaelis? Wait for a few more of you guys to get in here. We can just go over some quick little TA and see what Bitcoin's doing after today's little dumpage. Man, in the Coliseum this morning stream, we killed it. We knew exactly what Bitcoin was going to go based off of that heat map. Man, we called it, guys. From the top to the bottom, right up to the 786. We already told everybody that if we were going to hit the 618 here, that we're going to squeeze. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody tried shorting this right up in here. Squeezed. And then we got the news that a little bit more war is going to be going on. And supposedly it's supposed to get pretty bad tonight or tomorrow. I think it's tonight, so. I think it's tonight, but it's like tomorrow for them already. So I'm just going to be doing little scalp and chills. I just took a quick little Ethereum short as we're coming down. If we just drop a little bit more, I'll close this out. We're just going to do some little scalp and chills. See what kind of money we can make. And again, if you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And then absolutely get into the Cranksters Lounge. So that way you guys can get a lot of the free content inside of my open chat. Right off of the bat here, guys, I was going to say that Bitcoin's probably going to end up rolling over and coming on down to at least 105,700s. I would think at least 105,700s. Now, originally today I said, you know what, maybe she comes down and she does this support resistance flip. Or this resistance support flip. You guys can see here that we were coming up resistance. We finally break out and we do end up seeing the support flip right there. But the sucky part is, guys, is that even with all of the perfect trades right now, the perfect setups, you know, you got the wars happening and all of these things happening like that. So it could really just destroy our trades. Really destroy our trades. I'm going to be going to Disneyland. Taking my family to Disneyland. Go hang out there for a week. It depends too here if we get ourselves a nice little, we come down a little bit more. I'm going to take maybe a bigger scalp later. It's tough right now, Lou. It's tough right now. I know that you're seeing the Cranksters, man, in the Cranksters Lounge. These guys are popping off on a lot of these trades for Polkadot. A lot of Polkadot trades. Nice little setups there. We crushed that polka dot trade. Ended up closing it out for 4 G's up at the top, man, and closed that trade out for 4 grand. It was a nice trade for sure. But it's tough right now, guys. But you know, if America gets involved inside of this war, if any of this stuff starts happening like that, we can be in trouble. You know what I mean? The markets could just be in a little bit of turmoil for a short period of time. Obviously, again, here, the Cranksters and the Coliseum's not going to care. We're going to long it. We're going to short it. The only difference when these news events happens is the waiting period for the market structure to appear so we can take the trade. Again, we only want to trade if the trades are valid. We only want to trade if the structure and strategy's there. A little late night scalpage, though. Let's see what we can come up with. Here's Polkadot. Again, we ended up having this trade directly from the bottom here at 372. We ended up selling it right up here at 3. I think I sold it at like at 396 before we just shit the bed. As far as price action goes, guys, we're just caught in limbo. You know, what I try to teach inside of the Cranksters Coliseum is to wait. I'd say either one, wait till Bitcoin comes back down here into this 106 or down here into this 103, 104 where we were just at. But right now, there's just not a lot of meat on the bone. So if you're going to take any of these entries or any of these positions or play inside of any of this mid chop, these are not set and forget positions. These are tight scalps. Can't decide if I want to just take a quick little scalp here on Polkadot. I'm looking at DOT real quick, and what I'm looking at, Bitcoin might just get ourselves a little pop. We might be able to get a nice little scalp. You can see the Polkadot got the big dip today. Bottom, a little bit of a higher low right in here. Polkadot decides to come right up on top of here. Could be a nice little scalp. From here to here, we might be able to make a little 2-3% here of 20-30 grand. Let's see. I'm not going to be going into too much TA tonight, guys. I'm just going to be firing off on these little scalps like I'm talking about. And I'm just going to be synced up watching Bitcoin. So what is that? 389. And again, hope you guys are having a good night. For the handful of you guys joining me tonight, that's awesome. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock my time. Jeff, I flipped it to an ETH long real quick, dude. I closed that out at break even, and then I switched it over to a quick ETH long. So I'm just gonna pop off on a quick ETH long real quick, see how this plays out. Again, just little radical scalps real quick, guys. Little downtrend if she pops up, because remember I was talking about Bitcoin popping up. If she rolls over, we can close it out, but unless I see something real juicy, I'm just going to be playing with a few $100. And then if I see something nice, then I have my other account where we're sitting on that 33 Gs and we can throw the farm at something, try to ham hock a scalp. But right now, there's not really a lot of meat on the bone. So we're just going to wait and see if we can just try to pop off something. Nice. It's 7 a.m. for you. Nice, bright and early. Bright and early. That's awesome. You're on the other side of the world, man. You're on the other side of the world for me. And then, Jeff, real quick, dude, I just needed to double check on this. It almost looks like Bitcoin just wants to just roll over, man. But sometimes you get these little surprise little pops. Again, if we're going to be playing inside of this mid chop, they're just little scalps. Nothing too crazy since we're nowhere near an actual bottom or a top to, like, you know, to throw the farm at something. Yeah, overall market cipher showing that we're coming down, man, on the 10-minute. 10-minute, we're just getting ready to enter inside of the red. So our little ETH trade's playing out. Got a little ETH scalp going on here. If we can get a little pump. What's up, Holocaust? Yeah, a lot of the action, man, here in America, you know what I mean? Just because a lot of the times Bitcoin's attached to the legacy markets, stock market, the S&P. But some of the best trading hours, like for me, I normally kill it between like 6 and 10 o'clock at night, you know, during the Asia hours opening, because the market's already been subtle. It's already got created ranges for the evening. Sometimes it's some of the best trading. Again, overall, I think Bitcoin does look like she wants to come down, but we'll see. I'm reading some of these comments in my open chat here. Real quick is let's see here real quick. Is Jeff in here? Let's see here. Let's see if Jeff is in here. All right, Jeff, did you click on the link, dude? Click on the link and make sure that it's that the registered is that the registered when you click on the Cranksters Coliseum with the Zoomex. Re-click on the link inside of the Coliseum chat and re-click on it and make sure that the registered is grayed out. I'm looking at a polka dot trade here, guys, but this is tough because again, Bitcoin does look like she wants to just roll over. All right, we're ironing that out here. Right on. Yeah, that was the problem, man, Jeff, and you guys that I'm talking to inside of the chat right now, man. Everybody needed to register. You needed to click register for the event after you created your Zoomex account. So like literally right after you were done creating the account, it puts you right back to the main page, and you got to click registered, and it grays it out. So I'm talking to him right now. No, everyone clicks on the link to sign up, but right after you sign up, it puts you, so like to give you an example, like if I was to click the link after you sign up, so like if I go over here to share this tab, if I go over here to share this tab, it's going to say register now. All right. Once you click this, then you create the account, it puts you back onto this, and then you can gray this out right afterwards for the event. I think if Trump somehow hold on. I think if Trump somehow settles the conflict, I think that if he settles the conflict, then I think we got a good, then we're going to probably pump. Do I think we're going to go pump crazy? Probably not. Bitcoin is stuck in a massive range right now, you guys. Just a massive range. So I was saying this this morning in this morning stream that Bitcoin is sideways trading, and I think you're going to see it sideways trade for a while. I think there's a good opportunity that Bitcoin sideways trades while all of this is going on. I would say I'd be a little worried if we start breaking $100,000 though. If we do start breaking 100 G's, then liquidity hunts begin. And then Bitcoin can be inside of a even bigger range, to be honest with you. We're just going to take it level by level, though, because there's so much trades to be made. Again, even in this range here, you know, Ethereum is inside of this nice little range as well. Even ETH trading inside of this range right here, you can make a ton of money. Man, after, I would say even still, man, because the market tanked today. We got to see what kind of response is going to come back, because I'm almost positive right now. Aren't they sending off a bunch of missiles right now? And didn't they say that they're going to be sending off the largest amount of missiles that they've ever hit Israel with? And that's going on today. Yeah, TradeFi did good. Yeah, pump is imminent. What happens to alts if PTC stays in that range? They also don't go anywhere. Or do we get an alt season? That's so in this morning's analysis, you got a higher probability of a alt season while Bitcoin's inside of this big accumulation phase right here. So what ends up happening here is if we just go here to like ETH BTC, you can see ETH BTC is also inside of this range. So what you want to see is when Bitcoin gets down here to the bottom of this range, this gets down to the bottom of the range. But as this slowly comes up and just kind of just chills, this can have an opportunity to rip. You want to see the whales offload the Bitcoin into Ethereum and all the other coins. So that way you actually can get a, some form of an alt season. But I mean, ETH BTC right now, you guys can see it's completely loading up. In the meantime, like I said, we could just try to take some of these little scalps, little scalp trades. It's a little dead tonight because we don't really have, the scalp. I should have went live a little earlier, but again, I'm packing and getting ready to leave. But the better trades for the scalps, guys, were going to be whenever Bitcoin came down right here. Man, oh man, like polka dot. Give you a polka dot trade, man. Same dip right here, man. Even just catching any of this move from here to here is like a 2%. So with like leverage, you know what I mean? You get to make just a nice fat scalp. The best time to scalp is right after a big dip. Worst time to scalp is after a big dip and then we start sideways trading right here. So again, this price action is garbage. You see what I'm saying? Now, if Bitcoin can come down, it'd be nice if Bitcoin dropped down to like right here. You know what I mean? You have a low, a higher low, something right in here. And then maybe she climbs up. We can take that scalp. If Bitcoin was up here, we can take the, the scalp short. Same thing if we look at Ethereum. This scalp right up here. This scalp long on ETH, this is at support right now. What I mean by that is on ETH, kind of just a support resistance flip. Actually, a resistance support flip. See here, bounce, broke out, retest. Take the long here and set the stop right underneath. Target would be right above here. Again, just anytime we're inside a mid chop, this mid chop right here, man, not a lot of, unless we come down pretty quick. This comes down pretty quick, and then you can fire off a long. Let's see how this plays out, though. Yeah, man. Again, this is like really, really choppy stuff, man. The best scalps are right after these dips, man. Any of these dips, any of these moves, this thing comes plummeting down, man. Best scalps. Right now, this is tough acting. Tough action right now. I'm getting a little tired, man. Gotta get up early. Go fly on out of here. There we go, Bitcoin. At least we're getting some price action here now. Thought we were gonna see something cool, like give us a better dip than that. Give us some action. I am looking at this polka dot though right here, but what are we getting? We getting a little pop right now? Just some horrible price action tonight, guys. Everybody is in serious limbo with uncertainty right now. We're not getting any good price action. No big dips, no big pumps. We're not getting nothing. We've been streaming for almost an hour here and we can't find any nice little scalps. Here we go, man. Just dead action, guys. Man, thought I can come on here and try to make a little bit of money with you guys tonight, but this is dead action. Dog shit action, really. This is like death by a million candles. Yep. All right, cool. All right, well, I just got confirmation since some guys just registered today on the campaign that it doesn't matter. It's just that the data collection. So that's why most of these guys got the deposits for their 1-to-1 deposit, and some didn't because they just clicked registered today. It doesn't affect it. So in the next day or two, you're gonna get your deposit now. That's why I got all quiet, because I'm talking to these guys for these dudes. Talking to Zoomex for their 1-to-1 match. Sheesh, man. It's 11:30 at night. Show me something cool. Otherwise, we're going to have to just call it a night, guys. It's been an hour, and it's just been crazy. Trying to see if we see anything here, guys. I'm flipping through a whole bunch of different assets here. I'm flipping through XRP. You know, if XRP comes back down, that's what I'm saying. Like, if XRP came down to this, we could try to scalp this range all day long. So at 223.20, this would be a good scalp. ETH looks like dog shit. Polkadot is trying right now. Polkadot is trying to get out of this, which ETH looks like dog shit. BNB, I'm not trading that right now. Solana, this looks identical to this right here. Kind of have this little range right here. Same thing. But again, with all this uncertainty and limbo, man, we're not catching anything good. Let's look at Chainlink. Ah, here we go. Chainlink's better. Link definitely looks a lot better. You can see here how you guys, we have a high. Yeah, this can pop right up into here. Link looks probably the best. guys. I think we're about to hit the 1 hour mark here. And tough action right now. Normally we can find some trades and just try to pop off on something. Right now it's just flat uncertainty and flat. Alrighty, guys. Man, tonight was just a flat night, guys. Not a lot checking out. I think we might just have to call it a night. We were just hanging out for about an hour. I wasn't going to be doing a whole bunch of TA because we did that this morning. This was just a scalp and chill if we were able to find something. Just a little scalp and chill session. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's 11:30. We got a good solid hour in. Just trying to find a trade for you guys, man. Normally I'm the scalp king. Get in and out of these positions and make some good dough, man. But I didn't see anything. Nothing synced up with Bitcoin right now. And the ones that are, Bitcoin's moving so slow that we're not catching any of these moves. What we want is Bitcoin moving in a direction, any direction. I don't give a fuck if it's up or down. That way we can counter trade to our altcoins. But I think I'm just going to call it a night, guys. I'm going to go pass out. I hope you guys have a good night. I will be active inside of the chats tomorrow. And if I see anything, I will be letting the Coliseum know. Again, guys, definitely appreciate everybody joining me tonight.